This video is on Arithmetic Progressions AP of Exemplar. In this video, I have explained question number 31 to 35 of exercise 5.3. These are the last 5 questions of this exercise. This is part 11. Now the 31st question of exercise 5.3 is find the sum of first 7 numbers which are multiple of 2 as well as of 9. You want to find the sum of 7 numbers, and those numbers should be multiple of 2 as well as of 9. Find the LCM of 2 and 9. Here the LCM is 18. You are to find the multiples of 18. And the multiples of 18 are 18, 36, 54 onward. So first find LCM of 2 and 9, which is 18. So find multiples of 18. So write multiples of 18. They are 18, 36, 54 onward. 18, 36, 54 onward. They are the numbers which are multiples of 2 as well as of 9. Now you have to find the sum of first 7 numbers. So here A is 18, B is equal to 36 minus 18, that is 18, and N is equal to 7. You have to find S7. Formula for Sn is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Substitute n as 7. So S7 is equal to 7 by 2, 2 into 18 plus 7 minus 1, and d is 18. S7 is equal to 7 by 2, 36 plus 6 into 18. That is equal to 7 by 2, 36 plus 108. That is 7 by 2 into 144. That is equal to 504. So sum of 7 numbers which are multiple of 2 as well as of 9 is 504. So 504 is the answer. The 32nd question is, how many terms of the AP minus 15, minus 13, minus 11 onward are needed to make the sum minus 55? Explain reason for the double answer. Now here AP is minus 15, minus 13, minus 11 onward. And here Sn is equal to minus 55. We are to find n. Now here A is equal to minus 15, D is equal to minus 13 minus 15, that is equal to minus 13 plus 15, that is equal to 2. Now write the formula for Sn. That is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Substitute the values. Minus 55 is equal to n by 2, 2 into minus 15 plus n minus 1, and d is equal to 2. Minus 55 is equal to n by 2 minus 30 plus 2n minus 2. Minus 55 is equal to n by 2, 2n minus 32. Now minus 55 is equal to n by 2, take 2 common, you will have n minus 16 in the bracket. 2 and 2 cancelled. Minus 55 is equal to n square minus 16n. Now this is equal to n square minus 16n plus 55 is equal to 0. Now this is quadratic in n. Factorize it. For that, we are going to split the middle term. So n square minus 11n minus 5n plus 55 is equal to 0. You all know how to split the middle term. n minus 11 in the bracket minus 5 n minus 11 in the bracket equal to 0. n minus 11 n minus 5 is equal to 0. It means either n minus 11 equal to 0 or n minus 5 equal to 0. So either n is equal to 11 or n is equal to 5. So I have two values. Now here n is equal to 11 and n is equal to 5. Both the answers are right. And the question he asked in the question, explain the reason for double answer. How this double answer is right? This is what I am going to explain. Our AP is minus 15, minus 13, minus 11 onward. If n is 11, A is minus 15, and D is equal to 2, then check sum is equal to minus 55. Let us check it. Now S11 is equal to 11 by 2, 2 into minus 15 plus 11 minus 1, and D is 2. Here it is 11 by 2 minus 30 plus 10 into 2. That is 11 by 2 minus 30 plus 20. That is 11 by 2 into minus 10. This is equal to minus 55. So we have checked sum of 11 terms is equal to minus 55. Now we will check n is equal to 5, A is equal to minus 50, and D is equal to 2. Then sum of 5 terms is again minus 55. How you will do it? As 5 is equal to 5 by 2, 2 into A is minus 15 plus 5 minus 1 into D is 2. That is equal to 5 by 2 minus 30 plus 4 into 2. That is 5 by 2 minus 30 plus 8. 5 by 2 into minus 22. That is minus 55. So again, we have checked sum of 5 terms is equal to minus 55. So we have checked the double answer. Now I'm going to write one more reason for double answer. Here n is 11, n is 5. So I'm going to write 11 terms. Minus 15, minus 13, minus 11, then 3, then 5. If I add all these terms, minus 15 plus minus 13, 1 plus 3 plus 5. Now this is equal to minus 15, minus 13, minus 11, minus 9, minus 7, minus 5, minus 3, minus 1, plus 1, plus 3, plus 5. So this and this is cancelled, this and this is cancelled, this and this is cancelled. So I am left with these 5 terms. They are, if we add them, I'll get minus 55. If n is 5, then write 5 terms. That is minus 15, minus 13, minus 11, minus 9, minus 7. If you add them, it is again minus 55. So reason for double answer. If n is 11, then some terms will be cancelled. Because there are some positive terms, there are some negative terms, so some terms will be cancelled. You are left with minus 15, minus 13, minus 11, minus 9, and minus 7, and their sum is minus 55. If n is 5, then when you add these terms, they are again minus 15, minus 13, minus 11, minus 9, and minus 7, and their sum is minus 55. Now the 33rd question is, the sum of the first n terms of an AP, whose first term is 8, and common difference is 20, is equal to the sum of first 2n terms of another AP whose first term is minus 30 and common difference is 8. Find n. Now there are 2 APs. Let this be first AP. Let this be second AP. Its first term is 8 and its common difference is 20. In the second AP, its first term is minus 30. Let A1 dash is minus 30 and its common difference D dash is 8. Now sum of n terms. The formula for Sn is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. That is equal to n by 2, 2 into 8 plus n minus 1 and d is 20. That is n by 2, 16 plus 20 n minus 20. That is n by 2, 20 n minus 4. Take 2 common, you will have 10 n minus 2 in the bracket. You'll have n 10 n minus 2 in the bracket. Sum of 2n terms is equal to S2n is equal to 2n by 2, 2a dash plus 2n minus 1 and d dash is equal to S2n is equal to 2n by 2, 2a dash plus 2n minus 1 d dash. That is equal to n 2 into minus 30 plus 2n minus 1 and d dash is 8. That is n minus 60 plus 16n minus 8. That is n 16n minus 68. That is equal to 16n square minus 68n. Now here this is equal to 10n square minus 2n. Now what it says in the question, the sum of first n terms of an AP whose first term is 8 and common difference is 20 is equal to the sum of first 2n terms of another AP whose first term is minus 30 and the common difference is 8. It means if I write it as this as 1, this as 2, the both 1 and 2 are, according to question, 1 and 2 are equal. If we take it as 1, if we take it as 2, according to question, 1 is equal to 2. On the next page, I'm going to write 1 is equal to 2. Now 10n square minus 2n is equal to 16n square minus 68n. Now 10n square minus 2n minus 16n square plus 68n equal to 0. It means minus 6n square plus 66n equal to 0. Take minus 6n common. You'll have n minus 11 in the bracket equal to 0. It means minus 6n is equal to 0 or n minus 11 equal to 0. It means n is equal to 0 by minus 6, that is equal to 0, or n is equal to 11. So n cannot be equal to 0. Number of terms cannot be equal to 0. So n is equal to 11. That is the answer. Now 34th question is, Kanika was given her pocket money on January 1st, 2008. She puts rupees 1 on day 1, rupees 2 on day 2, rupees 3 on day 3, and continued doing so till the end of the month from this money to the piggy bank. She also spent rupees 204 of her pocket money and found that at the end of the month, she still had rupees 100 with her. How much was her pocket money for the month? Kanika was given some pocket money. How she spends that pocket money? It's given to us. We are to find how much was her pocket money for that month. Now this is the month of January. There are 31 days in the month of January. She saved some pocket money. She spends her pocket money, and in the end she has 100 rupees with her. Now first we will find how much she saved. On day 1, she saved rupees 1. On day 2, she saved rupees 2. Day 3, she saved rupees 3. So on. It means there are 31 days in the month of January. On day 31st, she saved rupees 31. So this is an AP. 1, 2, 3, and 31. It means here A is 1, D is 2 minus 1, that is 1, and N is 31. So as 31, 31 by 2, 2 into 1, plus 31 minus 1, D is 1. That is 31 by 2, 2 plus 30. That is 31 by 2 into 32. That is 496. In 31 days, she saved 496. How much she spent? She spent rupees 204. In the end, how much money she has? She has rupees 100 in the end. In the end, she has rupees 100. So total pocket money she has is equal to 496 plus 204 plus 100, that is rupees 800. So that is her pocket money in the month of January. Let me repeat it. Kanika got some pocket money in the month of January. Some of the money she saved, some of the money she spent, and some of the money in the end she has. First, we will see how much money she saved in the month of January. For the day 1, she saved rupees 1. For the day 2, she saved rupees 2. Similarly, for the day 31st, she saved rupees 31. So first we will check how much money she saved. It means in 31 days, she saved rupees 496. In the month of January, she spent rupees 204. After saving and after spending, she still has rupees 100 with her. It means total pocket money she will have is rupees 800. Now the 35th question is, Yasmin saves rupees 32 during the first month, rupees 36 in the second month, and rupees 40 in the third month. If she continues to save in this manner, in how many months will she save rupees 2000? In the first month, she saves how many rupees? 32. In the second month, she saves 36 rupees. In the third month, she saves 40 rupees. In this manner, she continues to save money. Total money saved is equal to 2000 rupees. Now here we have an AP. 32, 36, 40 onward. And SN is equal to 2000. We are to find N. Because common difference is same, so this is an AP. And SN is 2000. You are to find N, number of terms, number of months. Now here A is 32, D is equal to 36 minus 32, that is 4. And SN is equal to 2000. Now find N. On the next page, I'm going to write the formula for SN and I'm going to find the value of N. SN is equal to N by 2, 2A plus N minus 1 D. Here SN is 2000. I am to find N. A is given 32 plus I am to find N, and D is equal to 4. 2000 is equal to N by 2, 64 plus 4N minus 4. 2000 is equal to n by 2, 4n minus 4n plus 60. 2000 is equal to n by 2, take 2 common, you have 2n plus 30 in the bracket. 2000 is equal to 2n square plus 30n. Now this is equal to 2n square plus 30n minus 2000 equal to 0. Divide by 2. You will have n square plus 15n minus 1000 is equal to 0. Now this is quadratic in n. Split the middle term. N square plus 40n minus 25n minus 1000 is equal to 0. So I have split the 15 as 40 minus 25. Because when you add these two terms, you will get 15. When you multiply these two terms, you will get minus 1000. So take n common. N plus 40 in the bracket minus 25 n plus 40 in the bracket, that is equal to 0. N plus 40 common, n minus 25 in the bracket equal to 0. Either n plus 40 is equal to 0 or n minus 25 is equal to 0. So n is equal to minus 40 or n is equal to 25. Now n cannot be negative. Number of terms cannot be negative. So it implies n is equal to 25. So answer is 25. This is the end of this video. Moreover, here I finishes this exercise 5.3. I have explained this exercise in 7 parts. I have written the detail here. In each part, there are 5 questions. In this exercise, I find sums very interesting and very important. You all must do this exercise. Best of luck and thanks for watching.